never drank alcohol, never smoked, yet still got cancer. How is this possible? To better understand cancer, it's important to first grasp how cells function in the human body. Every day, approximately 330 billion cells die and are replaced. When Yuvraj Singh and Sanjay Dutt were diagnosed with cancer, they continued to exercise even during chemotherapy, showing the level of determination needed to fight the disease. In fact, about 42% of cancer cases worldwide are preventable. Here are 5 key steps you can take to lower your risk of cancer. Hello, friends. Cancer is one of the most feared diseases across the globe. In the movie Queen, the lead character, Rani, humorously remarks, "Gupta uncle got cancer. He never drank or smoked, but still got it. He should have at least tried drinking." Although it was a comedic scene, it highlights a common misconception that many share. You might know someone who never drank or smoked, yet still developed cancer. On the other hand, there are people who indulge in these habits and never face such a diagnosis. The truth is, cancer is a complicated illness. While it's true that consuming alcohol raises the risk of 7 types of cancer, including liver and breast cancer, and smoking increases the risk of 16 types, such as lung and throat cancer, these aren't the only causes of cancer. In fact, there are over 200 different types of cancer, and several other factors contribute to the disease. What are these other factors, and how can you reduce your cancer risk? How does cancer develop, and why is it so dangerous? In today's video, we'll explore these questions in detail. Take the case of Chirag, a young boy who was found to have low hemoglobin during a routine checkup. After further testing, he was diagnosed with thalassemia major, a condition that impairs the body's ability to produce healthy red blood cells, requiring lifelong blood transfusions. India, where 10,000 to 15,000 children are diagnosed with this condition annually, is known as the thalassemia capital of the world. A 2015 Taiwanese study revealed that people with thalassemia are 52% more likely to develop cancer compared to the general population. As Chirag grew older, he adapted to his treatment, but his parents were introduced to DKMS, a stem cell registry, offering new hope. To understand the connection between cancer and stem cells, it's important to know what stem cells are. These special cells can transform into various types of cells and even replicate themselves, playing a key role in regenerating blood, skin, and muscle. Stem cells are vital in treating blood cancers and other blood disorders. While embryos have stem cells that can become any type of cell, adults have somatic stem cells that are more specialized. For example, brain stem cells only regenerate brain cells, while skin stem cells replace skin cells. There are over 400 types of cells in the body, each with its own regeneration cycle. One organ that stands out is the liver, which can regenerate itself like a lizard's tail. If 90% of the liver is removed, it can still grow back. However, this doesn't mean it's immune to damage. Drinking alcohol or consuming unhealthy foods can harm the liver and increase the risk of liver cancer. Different cells regenerate at varying rates. For instance, 10% of fat cells are replaced every year, taking 10 years to completely regenerate. Red blood cells are replaced every 4 to 6 weeks, while skin cells regenerate every 4 weeks. However, when a cell's DNA is damaged, it can lead to cancer. Our bodies have defense mechanisms, such as the p53 tumor suppressor gene, which repairs damaged cells or instructs them to die. But if these mechanisms fail or become damaged, it can lead to the development of cancer. Understanding how cells work and what causes them to malfunction can help explain why even those who live healthy lives can still develop cancer. Focusing on both lifestyle choices and genetic factors is essential in reducing cancer risk. When a mechanic gets injured, who steps in to complete their work? Sadly, no one. This is what happens in the case of cancer. If a cell's gene gets damaged due to a mutation and starts growing uncontrollably, that cell becomes a cancer cell. These cells can disrupt healthy cells and invade other tissues, which is why cancer often begins in one part of the body and spreads if not controlled. This spreading process is called metastasis, and it severely hampers the body's normal functioning. Now let's talk about what causes this gene damage and how it can be prevented, as well as the treatment options available. The most well-known treatment is chemotherapy, which uses powerful chemicals to kill cancer cells. However, these chemicals can also harm healthy cells, especially those that divide quickly, like hair follicles, intestinal cells, and bone marrow cells. That's why patients undergoing chemotherapy experience hair loss, digestive issues, and a weakened immune system. To help counter the damage caused by chemotherapy, stem cell transplants are often required. In some cases, the patient's own healthy stem cells are used, known as an autologous transplant, while in others, a donor's cells are needed, an allogeneic transplant. The key to a successful donor match is HLA typing, which is like matching blood types. However, finding a perfect match can be rare. Fortunately, organizations like DKMS help connect patients with potential donors. One such success story is that of Chirag, who received stem cells from a donor named Roman, a mechanic from Russia, now living in Germany. Roman's donation saved Chirag's life, and the two have since met and formed a close bond. Stem cell donation might sound daunting, but the process is relatively simple and takes only a few hours. The donor's blood is drawn, the stem cells are separated, and the blood is returned to the donor's body. Stem cells can regenerate, so the donor's body quickly replenishes them after the donation. By registering as a donor, you too could save a life. The process is free, and registering is easy. A swab kit will be sent to your home, and your sample will be used to determine your HLA type. You may never get a call to donate, but if you do, you'll have the chance to make a life-saving difference. Now let's discuss what causes gene damage. There are three main reasons: inherited mutations, aging, and lifestyle factors. While we can't control our genes or stop aging, lifestyle choices play a big role in cancer prevention. Studies show that 42% of cancer cases are preventable, with smoking, alcohol, obesity, and UV radiation being significant risk factors. Maintaining a healthy weight, avoiding harmful substances, and protecting yourself from the sun can greatly reduce your risk.